you're now covering ETFs and the focus on funds.
Yeah, that's right.
I see now you're following all the hot money. Is ETFs, I mean, is this good, what's going on with ETFs right now? Can you justify your existence covering these people? I mean, right now you have all the ETFs, all the hot money is pouring into the hot ETFs, right?
I mean, yeah, there's some quote-unquote hot money there. There's also long-term holders. I mean,
come on, wait, time out. I'm going to call you on that one. I read your piece. Where's the money is going about the ETFs right now? Hang on, I got it here. Here we got money pouring into the emerging markets, precious metals.
Yeah.
Does that? I mean, that sounds like hot money to me.
I mean, make no mistake, right? There's a lot of kind of risk on, risk off money that goes in and out of ETFs. Easy to understand why that is. They're liquid. You can get in and out. The thing's going to be redeemed. It's
right,
very easy to move in and out.
Tradable instruments.
Very tradable instrument. Right. Yeah. By the same token, though, if you look at kind of what did well last year that's also doing well this year, it's not a long list, but if you look at the fund flows, there are a lot of dividend-paying ETFs that are actually getting inflows. I think in that area it's a little over $2 billion so far this year, which is almost, it's maybe 7 or 8% of all inflows into ETFs.
Right.
So that tells you
if I look at the ETFs, though, are they a good proxy for what's going on in the market writ large?
I would argue that they are. Insofar as, you can just look at a stock index and then you can look at the, S&P ETF and it's doing roughly the same thing. But looking at fund flows, I think, gives you a sense for what the sentiment is for sure in a way that, you can't really do that with stocks. And so far this year, it's all equity. I mean, it's not all equity. Equity is really big. Credit, you get some inflows there, right. But really I would say that the big story is you have inflows at twice the rate this time last year than you did, you have twice the rate of inflows this year than you did last year. So what that tells you is that all these arguments about cash on the sidelines, this is people putting cash into the market.
Right. So does that make you more bullish than usual?
I mean, I would say it definitely tells you that there should be some more support to this market than maybe last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's going again to precious metals, emerging markets. I also noticed you wrote an interesting piece about Apple having, Apple is, as we all know, is a big weight in not only of the NASDAQ components, but also the S&P more largely. And in the ETFs, it even carries its weight even more. And that was another feature, and I was looking to disparage your current employment. I was going to myself, my God, the distortion effect, which you see with the ETFs, really comes out when it comes to Apple, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And if only because, you've got this, range of sizes of ETFs, and you've got styles, and you've got, really, they're often tracking these very specialized indexes, right? Because as we know, most exchange-traded funds are just tracking an index. Someone has to design that index. Here's an idea. Let's throw in, the most successful company to, basically to make sure that the index performs well, and let's give it a huge weighting.
Right.
And so when you look at what's actually weighting, there's a boatload of funds with 19% Apple.
Yeah, I was looking here. You got the Direction, the ProShares Ultra Technology, or the Direction Daily Technology ETF. Those things have 19% weighting on Apple.
Those are hot money trading vehicles, and they're tiny. They're not very big.
Right.
But certainly when you're talking about hot money,
well, even the iShares Dow Jones U.S. Technology, which is $1.5 billion, that's 19% also of Apple.
Yeah, it does. It has a huge weighting. And so what you see right now is no investor obviously is going to complain. Apple's up 24% this year. At some point, it could be a problem.
Right. Well, we're gonna watch your new beat very closely. We're gonna have you on again, Brendan Conway. Thank you very, very much.